warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Salim Saab. Jazakallah khair for the opportunity. I thank Salim Saab and Omid for organizing the sessions on a consistent basis. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen and on the video as well. All right. So Salim Saab, should we wait for the participants to join in, or is it okay to get
We
started?
can start. They will be joining. We did.
Ji, okay.
We go unknown member.
All right, all right. Jazakallah. All right, so let me know if you're able to see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, good morning, everyone. And today we are going to talk about an important topic which is related to all of us in many ways, right? As a parent, as a guardian, as a caretaker, as a teacher, as a management, as a principal, when we look at our scenario as a whole or our situation as a whole, we come across parents teachers meeting in our, as a part of our life. So as I mentioned, be it you are a parent or be it you are a teacher. Summarize. Now, when we look at parents teachers meeting, from the management side, there is an expectation. From the principal side, there is an expectation. From the parents side, there is an expectation. From the teacher side, there is an expectation. And from the students or the children side, there is an expectation. So when we collectively look at it, there are expectations from all the stakeholders who are involved. Okay. So coming from the top, and today we are going to discuss about the main aspects of a parent and of a teacher. But when we look at the management believes that PTM plays an important role to bridge the gap between the learning that happens in the students, the behavior that they are into, and how they can make it better, right? So management का perspective ये होता है, so that they can be uh, thinking that through this PTM we will be able to facilitate a platform for the parents and also for teachers to come together, communicate the challenges that they have, and ensure that we are having a smooth transition of learning, of personality development, of character building in the students. Then, तो parents और teachers का तो हम लोग बात करेंगे. Students, what they expect is when there is a parents teachers happening, some can be excited, some can think, oh my God, I don't know what my teachers will say to uh, my mother or to my father about me. How have I been in the class for this while, whether it is going to happen after quarterly or half-yearly or term one, term two, etc. तो ये उनका expectations होता है. And the expectations will be there from the parents. Before we, move on, I would like to know from you in these aspects, like how can we make our parents teachers meeting effective? So you can quickly put in your thoughts in the chat box, 2, 3 responses, and then we will move on. Okay, what do you think about making PTM effective, or how can we make it effective? Sir, என்ன சார் நீங்க இப்பதான் நம்ம just getting awake, getting into our full energy and activeness, and you are asking questions at the start. But just to trigger a thought on, oh yeah, how can a PTM be effective? Okay, so I'm getting the responses Parents, teachers, relationship, we know. How children behavior in home, good. Yes, Sister Lunas. And Salim Sab says regularity in having it. Yes, Salim Sab, definitely important that we do it in a consistent basis. Okay. Riyaz Sab says we have to motivate the parents regarding the importance of education. Yes, definitely. That's challenging factor and also an interesting factor as well. Okay. Yeah, sure, fair enough. Let's move ahead. Now, what happens is when we talk about okay, Gulna says it's chance to change children behavior. Definitely, it's a platform, right? It's an opportunity to work on multiple aspects, not just on one aspect. Sister Rehana says speaking in a smooth way. Yes, definitely. So now we are going to learn about the strategies. First, we'll see about the expectations. Parents ஓட expectations என்ன இருக்கு, teachers ஓட expectations என்ன இருக்கு, and then அதுக்கு effective பண்றதுக்கு strategies நம்ம என்ன follow பண்ணலாம் நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். Okay. Now let's go ahead and get started. Why is it important? A PTM means to or aids in bringing together the most important elders in a kid's life with whom they have constant interaction. Elders is mentioned here. Why? Because sometimes it can be a parent, it can be a guardian, it can be a caretaker, it can be, their grandparents as well. So that openly they could openly discuss the things happening at school and at home and figure out how to make it better for the child to grow up in a more healthy environment. Most of the time, when we look at the overall scenario, the environment changes our behavior. That's scientifically proven. That is why parents want to admit their children in such a school where they have an environment that can help them, that can help their children to develop certain aspects. What are they? Personality development, their behavior, self-management, or the discipline that he or she can bring in, the confidence level, and the communication. There can be, other factors too as well. But these are all some of the key factors that we can give them to have a healthy environment. But there is a beautiful hadith which says that mother's lap, mother's lap is the first university for a child. Why is it? Because the learning happens at home at the beginning, the foundational aspect that we talk about, right? So when you look at the initial days are the beautiful golden days that the child spends at home with their parents and elders and grandparents is going to be very crucial. In the time like they are like play, right? I know many of the experts would name the children's mind as clay at the beginning. You can make it a shape, make it beautiful. You are the sculpture who is going to produce an amazing product or an amazing design that is unique and fruitful and beneficial, right? Okay. Now, we have certain expectations as teachers, but as a parent also, right? I am a father of two kids and I have been a teacher for 3 years, full-time teacher for 3 years, and also I teach even today. So by keeping my experiences in mind, I'm going to share with you some of the aspects. Definitely உங்களுக்கும் நிறைய எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் இருக்கலாம், நிறைய situations நீங்க go through பண்ணியிருப்பீங்க. So அது கூட நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணலாம் if we have time. All right. Now let's get started. The parents' expectations. Their expectation when they come for PTM. Today we learn about the academic process and behavioral insights. எப்படி என்னோட சன் டாட்டர் இருப்பாங்க ஸ்கூல்ல அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு they will have, right? Parents want to know how their child is performing academically, their strengths, weaknesses, and areas of improvement. SWOT. Strength, weakness, opportunities, threats. இந்த அனாலிசிஸ் நம்ம எல்லாரும் பண்ணணும். As a teacher, I should also do it. What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? What are the opportunities that I look at? And what are the threats or challenges that is coming my way? SWOT analysis. Please make a note of it. Then, parents are interested in the child's behavior in the classroom, their interaction with peers, and any concerns that the teacher may have. They are, they will not say that openly, but it will be there at the back of the mind. These parents' expectations are the ideas that I'm going to share with you now are being taken from the teachers, from the parents by asking them what are their expectations with TM. So they will not tell you openly, but this will be there at the back of their mind. As a teacher, when we learn about this in this session, you can be aware that yes, when a teacher is interacting with me, these are the things that he or she is expecting. All right, personalized feedback and collaborative solution. Now, instead of giving general feedback, parents இப்போ வராங்க நம்மள்கிட்ட டீச்சர் இருக்காங்க, they are talking, and instead of saying, oh, okay, your child is better, he or she needs improvement in these areas. Okay, நம்ம collaborative ஒர்க் பண்ணலாம் so that they can become better achieve அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு காமனா இருக்கக்கூடாது feedback. Specific feedback is really important. Assume that assume that you are okay. இப்போ இந்த கிளாஸ்ல ஒரு 50 மெம்பர்ஸ் இருக்காங்கனாக்கா 50 participants are my students. I interact with your parent. என்னோட ஃபீட்பேக் எப்படி இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு எதிர்பார்க்குறாங்கனாக்கா ஜென்ரலைஸ்டு ஃபீட்பேக் இருக்கக்கூடாது. இந்த 50 பேருக்கும் அதே தான் ஃபீட்பேக். நம்ம ப்ரோக்ரஸ் கார்டில் எழுதுறோம் இல்லையா, குட் 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 குட், நீட்ஸ் இம்ப்ரூவ்மெண்ட் நீட்ஸ் இம்ப்ரூவ்மெண்ட் நீட்ஸ் இம்ப்ரூவ்மெண்ட், ஆவரேஜ் 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 ஆவரேஜ். ஸோ தட் ஐ கேன் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட். ப்ரோக்ரஸ் கார்டில் நம்மளுக்கு ஸ்பேஸ் இவ்வளோ தான் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க, அதுக்குள்ளே தான் எழுதணும் நம்ம. ஆனால் ஃபீட்பேக் நம்ம பேசும்போது when we tell them that these are these things that I notice in your child, right? She's a good communicator. She's a confident personality. She's curious when she is in class. She's respectful towards her peers and teachers. She can become a good human being, a good citizen for this country if we focus on some of these areas. Learning mathematics, right? Thinking beyond or coming out of the comfort zone and doing things, presenting themselves with, pride and with self-esteem and dignity. So இந்த மாதிரி நம்ம சொல்லணும் அப்படின்னாக்கா என்ன ஆகும் அப்படின்னாக்கா, oh, okay, yes, the teacher is aware of my child's strengths. All right. And one more thing which I experienced during my, teaching days and the learning that I have had is, பேரண்ட் நம்மள்கிட்ட பேசும்போது அவங்க என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க அப்படின்னாக்கா, they will tell about different things that the child is doing. For example, என்னோட son இருக்காங்க, my son is not at all listening to me at home. He's always using the mobile. He's irresponsible. He's 12 years old now, but we have to push him for everything. I can see that his academic performance is decreasing. இதெல்லாம் யார் சொல்றாங்க? ஒரு பேரண்ட் சொல்றாங்க. ஆனா இதே விஷயம் ஒரு டீச்சர் சொன்னாக்கா பேரண்ட் அஃபெண்ட் ஆயிடுவான். ஓகே, that's their psychology. That's the psychology of Indian parents, I would say, or majority of the parents globally as well. We can say or label our child as much as we can because we feel that we have the liberty. ஆனா மத்தவங்க ஏதாச்சும் சொன்னாக்கா, ஓ ஓகே, என்னோட சனுக்கு இந்த மாதிரி சொல்றாங்களா, என்னோட டாட்டருக்கு இந்த மாதிரி சொல்றாங்களா, how can say, how can they say like this அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அந்த ஒரு தாட் அவங்களுக்கு வரும். Okay, then they expect open communication and positive reinforcement, right? Honest communication with the teacher, that these are the things that we are expecting. And you know uh, you might be knowing that some of the things that the parent would like to hear from a teacher is அதை நீங்க ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணணும். Acting with the parents, by being with the students, and as a teacher, think yourself as a parent. And then when I go for the parents teachers meeting, sorry, I'm expecting that the teacher should give some positive insight about my child, right? அது என்ன இருக்கலாம், right? அவங்க, they're good, they are doing better, they can do much better. Let's work collectively and help them to achieve their goals. ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி நம்ம ஒரு சில பேசிக் விஷயம் இருக்கும், அது காமன் இருக்கும். ஸோ அதை எதிர்பார்ப்பாங்க. We will have to tell them or give a sense of assurance that yes, the children are in the right hand because they are in our school, right? அந்த மாதிரி நம்ம அவங்கக்கிட்ட பேசலாம். Then parents appreciate positive feedback on the child's achievements and efforts, which can boost their child's self-esteem because they are talk about it after they go to their home. என்ன நடந்துச்சு அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு they are going to talk about it. Mostly, mothers are the one who attend the parents teachers meeting or the open day program more than the father. We can understand definitely that the father has a lot of commitments as well outside, or they feel that the mother would be the better person to go and get the information that they want, and then they can come back and implement that if needed அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அதனால அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும். Then future goals and action item என்ன இருக்கும்? Parents want to know their teachers expectation for their growth in the future. அதுக்கு ஆக்ஷன் ஐட்டம் என்ன பண்ணிருக்கீங்க? ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், மை சைல்ட் இஸ் நீட்ஸ் டு இம்ப்ரூவ் இன் இங்கிலீஷ் கம்யூனிகேஷன். அதுக்கு நான் என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன்? Right, I'm giving them like simple assignments that can help them out, personalized coaching that can, or activities that can help them out to improve their communication skills. Suggest them some books or websites where they can go and learn. All right, then what teachers expect, or what can teachers expect? Usually what happens is, as we all are teachers, I will run through these slides a little faster now. Punctuality and active participation இருக்கணும். Parents, should be punctual within the given time. If the time is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., then we expect that they should be there within that time and have it completed, right? That's the basic expectation. 10 to 2 தான் இருக்கு நம்ம time, அதுக்குள்ளே finish பண்ணிட்டாக்கா we can wrap up the other work, we can offer namaz and we can go back home அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு, because they also have a family. We all can understand that we all have families.
Voice not
And
coming.
Sorry sir.
No, continue, sir.
Okay. So, sorry, yeah. So they also want to, go back home and, spend the rest of the day with their family as well. So we know the teachers expect that the parents should be punctual and participate actively in the discussion. Then open-mindedness and collaboration is important. As a teacher, நான் என்ன நினைக்கிறேன் அப்படின்னாக்கா, நான் ஏதாச்சும் ஃபீட்பேக் கொடுத்தாக்கா, ஹானஸ்ட் ஃபீட்பேக் கொடுத்தாக்கா அவங்க அதை அக்செப்ட் பண்ணிக்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு என்னோட மைண்டில் இருக்கும். ஆனால் ஒரு சில டைம் என்ன ஆகுனாக்கா அதுக்கு கவுண்டர் கூட ஆகும். There can be counter conversation happening, there can be arguments happening, there can be also debates. So adanale, as a teacher, what I was thinking was, when the parent comes and when we talk, first I will listen to the parent about their concern, and then I'll keep forward my points as well. For example, if I say that, spend more time with your child, so that they can reduce their screen time. And a bond of a parent is really important for a child to be with them, so that they feel cared, they feel safe, they feel supportive. அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நான் உங்களுக்கு ஃபீட்பேக் கொடுத்தாக்கா எனக்கு எப்படி இருக்கணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு தெரியும். I know how to be a better parent. You don't teach me how to be a better parent. You just tell me what I should do or what my child should do in order to scale up அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அந்த மாதிரி கூட கவுண்டர் ஆர்குமெண்ட்ஸ் இருக்கலாம். ஸோ வந்து டீச்சர் என்ன எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணுறோம், நம்ம ஓப்பன் மைண்டடாக இருக்கணும். பேரண்ட்ஸ் வர டைமில் கொலாபரேட்டிவ்ல ஒர்க் பண்ணோம். நான் மட்டும் இங்கே ஒர்க் பண்ணாக்கா எஃபெக்டிவாக இருக்காது. அவங்க கூட சேர்த்துட்டு எனக்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணாங்கன்னாக்கா இட் கேன் பி மோர் ப்ரொடக்டிவ் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நீங்கள் நினைப்பீங்க. தென் ஃபாலோ த்ரூ அண்ட் ரெஸ்பெக்ட்ஃபுல் ஆட்டிடியூட். நிறைய டைம்ல என்ன ஆகும் அப்படின்னாக்கா ஒரு பேரண்ட்ஸ் டீச்சர்ஸ் மீட்டிங் அட்டென்ட் பண்ணிட்டாங்க. தென் யூ கிவ் தெம் சம் ஆக்ஷன் ஐட்டம்ஸ். இதெல்லாம் நீங்கள் பண்ணுங்க வீட்டில் 3 months அப்புறமா நம்ம பார்க்கலாம் ஹவு இஸ் தி ப்ரோக்ரஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு யூ ஆர் சேயிங். அண்ட் பட் they don't turn up after the 3 months. Next PTMல அவங்க இல்லை. Due to some emergency, they had gone out or something like that may happen. But now we have the communication tool, right? Best tool நம்மள்கிட்ட இருக்கு phone, wherein we will be in touch with them on their, uh, லர்னிங் எப்படி இருக்கு, ப்ரோக்ரஸ் எப்படி இருக்கு சைல்டோடது. நான் சொல்ற ஒரு சில திங்ஸ் நீங்க ஃபாலோ பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்களா, ஸோ ஆர் யூ ஹெல்பிங் ஹிம் ஆர் ஹர் இன் ஆல் தீஸ் ஏரியாஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அதை நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். தென் த டீச்சர்ஸ் எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் தட் தட் த பேரண்ட் ஷுட் பி ரெஸ்பெக்ட்ஃபுல், ரைட்? ரெஸ்பெக்ட்ஃபுல் ஆட்டிடியூட் இருக்கணும் அவங்களுக்கு. எப்படி தி ஷுட் பி காம், கம்போஸ்ட், think the feedback in the positive way, in a constructive way, and make it happen அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நம்ம எதிர்பார்க்கலாம். ஓகே, இப்போ நம்ம டீச்சர்ஸ் அண்ட் பேரண்ட்ஸ் சேர்ந்து how can we make it more effective, right? How can we create a win-win situation? This is really important, guys. When you think that when I am talking, I should not be the person to win every argument or every conversation that happens, right? அந்த மாதிரி இல்லை. Real learning, real outcome, real conversation is the one that creates a platform where both of, when I say both, when all the, participants feel that they have won. அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும் நம்மளது சுச்சுவேஷன். வீட்டில் இருக்கும்போது when you're talking to your loved ones, your partner, your parents, your children, not be that I will be the dominating one, you should listen to me what I say because அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நம்மளுக்கு நிறைய திங்ஸ் இருக்கும் மைண்ட்ல. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி இல்லை. I listen to you, you listen to me. Collectively, mutually, we agree on certain things and we take the decision. So when we do this, what happens is we are creating a win-win situation where we are happy. 4 keys to make it effective. இந்த 4 விஷயம் ஃபாலோ பண்ணுங்க நீங்க, and believe me that it is going to do wonders, and the parents are going to stick to you and to your school till the schooling is there. If it is till primary, if it is till middle, if it is till high school or higher secondary school. But make sure that you are doing all these things to make it effective. I have, okay, 5 minutes left. Okay. First one is preparation. When you go to the meeting, PTM, you should be prepared. Your communication should be good. When I say communication should be good, it's not just English communication. It's about any language that you're comfortable speaking. Tamil, Urdu, Hindi. If you have, regional parents from Andhra, Karnataka side, fair enough, right? Telugu and Kannada. When you are communicating, it's important that you communicate the way they understand it better. Most of the time, what happens is I have certain things in my mind, and I expect that when I say it one time, the other person should also understand the same way as I'm doing. But it is not going to happen because that information that you have is different, and they have a different thought process. Then structuring, what are the things that I need to have in my PTM, and then the follow-up, right? So preparation நம்ம என்ன பண்ணலாம்? Review student records, set clear objectives, prepare the materials, create a comfortable environment. That's it, right? So, okay, இப்போ அகமதோட பேரண்ட் வராங்க. Ahmed, let me see how Ahmed's portfolio or student portfolio since this term commenced. அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நீங்க அந்த டைம்ல பார்க்க கூடாது. You should be prepared to it before 2 days or 1 day, right? 1 day in advance at least. Set clear objectives. Okay, for him, I'm going to set these objectives. Well, he should be very much active in sports as well, and we need to give him chances that where he can shine. Then prepare the materials accordingly. What are the things that I'm going to speak about? Create a comfortable environment when the parent comes. Assalamu alaikum, good morning, good afternoon. Please take a seat. I hope that you are having a good day. And then you get started with the usual conversation. I would like to know from you, how is it going on and how is your child's progress? What do you see, and or how do you, what are the changes that you see in him or in her in the last 3 months? அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நம்ம ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணலாம், ரைட்? கம்யூனிகேஷன் ஸ்டார்ட் பாசிட்டிவ்லி. as I mentioned, use clear and concise language. நம்மளுக்கு தான் இங்கிலீஷ் தெரியும், நம்மளுக்கு தான் ஏன்னா எஜுகேஷன் பத்தி தெரியும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு don't use fancy words and terms that the parents might get confused. So use concise words and clear language. Listen to them actively. Encourage two-way communication where they speak and then you also speak, you also listen, you also respond. Be empathetic. uh, you know Understand the parents problem or the trouble. Sir, I already have 4 children. I am very much concerned about my daughter, right? Because she wants to learn science, she wants to do her graduation in science, but she is feeling a little bit difficult in the classroom, maybe because of friends bullying, peer pressure, or not able to understand some of the concepts in physics. That can be anything, right? சார், எனக்கே 1008 வேலை இருக்கு. இப்போ இந்த டைம்ல இந்த பிரச்சனை கூட நான் பார்க்கணும்னாக்கா எப்படி அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு டீச்சர் நினைக்கக்கூடாது. We should be thinking from the parents' perspective, right? Focus on solutions. Okay, what can be done? So, நம்ம டெஸ்க் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணிடலாம், டேபிள் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணிடலாம், செக்ஷன் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணிடலாம், ஒரு டீச்சருக்கு எக்ஸ்ட்ரா ஃபோக்கஸ் கொடுங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு சொல்லலாம். And you are not aware that she is interested in science. Now you know that she is interested in science. அதுக்கு நம்ம என்ன ஏறு பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு we can plan. Structure. Set an agenda. Either or PT model agenda where I'm going to greet them, listen to them, talk about what are the things that I want to say from my side, and get their feedback. Stick to the schedule because we are given only 8 to 10 minutes of slot. Other parents are also waiting to talk, and they would also have other schedule to go by. Correct? Summarize some of the key points. நம்ம இன்னைக்கு என்ன டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னாக்கா, இந்த விஷயம்லாம் நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். இது என்னோட ஆக்ஷன் ஐட்டம், இது உங்களது ஆக்ஷன் ஐட்டம். நம்ம இது கரெக்டாக ஃபாலோ பண்ணிக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு we can tell them. Provide feedback. These are the things that we discussed, and we hope that we will focus on it and work on it when you come for the next PTM. Follow up. If necessary, schedule a follow-up meeting through or phone call would be better to address additional concerns. ஏதாச்சும் இருந்துச்சுனாக்கா நீங்க definitely you can do the follow-up. Build rapport with the parent, foster positive relationship because it is going to last longer and the child is going to remember you for their entire life if you become a hero for them. When you set an example for them, you are given a wonderful opportunity by God. Use it effectively and make it amazing, right? By following these ideas and tips, you can make your PTM pretty much effective. Conclusion is children learn what they live. So let's give them experiences that they enjoy. And let us remember, one book, one pen, one child, and one teacher can change the world. Together, may we give our children the roots to grow and the wings to fly. Thank you so much for the opportunity. If there are any questions I can take up, or if the next speaker is ready, then we can go ahead with the next.
The next speaker is joining from Saudi Arabia.
Yes,
Once
sir.
he joined, I will inform you.
Okay,
You
okay,
can
sir. So
continue.
continue. Okay, take it.
Alhamdulillah, it's a wonderful session. Myself, Joint Secretary of English. I would like to ask one question. Actually, the way the PTM to be conducted, as you are telling, is one-to-one. What would, in case we conduct the parent-teacher meeting by assembling all the parents of a one class and at a time hearing the views from the parents, what would be its benefit?
Yeah, okay, sir. I would suggest two things here. One is if you are having a open conversation with all the parents being together and sitting, you can tell them about the general information and the general ideas that the school has. That can be at the beginning, that can be at the middle of the academic year, or before concluding the annual exam, that is completely fine. But I would suggest to make it more effective, we need to have a one-to-one conversation with the parent so that we can set the specific goal and the parent is sure that they are discussing only about their child, because it is important for them to understand. Also, during the open meeting, you can tell that these are the things that we are doing it for our children. We have set up a computer lab in the software sala நம்ம வாங்கியிருக்கோம். So இந்த மாதிரி நம்ம the qualified teachers இருக்காங்க. We are focusing on 100% results. These are all general aspects that you can talk about. அது ஜெனரல் ஓரிவு கொடுத்துரும். அதுக்கப்புறமா நம்ம பிடிஎம்ல ஸ்பெசிஃபிக் அந்த ஸ்டூடெண்டோட பத்தி நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணாக்கா, there we can see that the effectiveness is better and more.
I think the Maulana has joined it. Maulana, you joined, Maulana?
Great.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Okay.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Great.
Yeah.
So,
Jazakallah.
thank you, Jazakallah, Aleem sir.